Yorana, Bulavinaka, Ali. Welcome to the Pacific Way, stories told by and for our people across our vast ocean. This year we are celebrating our 30th anniversary, reflecting on the journey of our past and charting the course forward for new stories, celebrating our cultures and diversity. I am Hettie Sem, your host for this special 30th anniversary season. In this episode, we look at how the people of Tuvalu are resilient in the face of the climate crisis. We take you to Tongalop Island in Papua New Guinea to reflect on fishing practices and ocean sustainability. Then to Rapanui to celebrate the unique expression of cultural heritage. But first, we'll say to the Republic of the Marshall Islands to highlight the value of indigenous Marshallese languages as taught by Claret ChongGum, a daughter of the Marshall Islands.
Jonya nanogo yamanipta ejnani yagwe. Jonya nanogo yamulang melelir. Waj kajarabal yagwe iloam karwe nene ya kriti jona armit. Patap komoron bar kajarabal nanin nganam kwalag yagwe oam ngan jona armit. Walag tibirigi nanin yagwe ya in melelain rainbow imkwe in melelain you. You may translate ngan you are a rainbow. Yakwe, natain Claret ChongGum ngayon dirigan Majal ag Republic of the Marshall Islands. Ilo tarin ni Charabaleno John Program Policy Manager, Human Embassy on Australia ilo medero agit pa rin what Jono it pagtitle in Miss Marshall Islands. Ilo ang Charabaleno John Miss Majal, ilo ang Kajarabal Kajininar, ilo all magadugod mo all about Charabal. Elun menabayano chuan jarigurigan Majal, in Nukun proud to be Ramajal. Kajino ya rutola kagay, ay kajin Majal. Itamak nga panay compare ranigin ngan chairman, elun walak, kayirig lagar kajarabal kajinirar, elaptada ipen jariguruguro, image wunin an aurug bajan charabal ipen ron, bajan kajaperok, kadang an ajari ron nijirgan manadut, im kajinirar. Ilo charabal kina nap ewarro rakareta langan kachojo outer island nag neighboring island go im kanono ikichin ko tagan meja toto tawo chit kada menegar na walang anailing kainar kencoren gen taj walak im tawo chujugun pergo rana jay wit kamane ngan pabaray gen choren gen ilo an team gen atalim kanono pen chujugun pergain elugun aurok paran kar kajarabal kajin majal ilo air kajere rum pagamelele ko raurung jan army rain ilo neighboring at salvo yung kuala kapuna no kuairi kichian o kotakding meja toto eno da kaya labot kajin majal ilo neighboring at solvi. Chonya ni shugo elaban oro kita mental health akan nangan mijin kamilit. Chonya an katabaro koal eyangan kajerian melelegi ni kichian nangan mijin kamilit. Kung kuala pungutan ko chamarong pugi nganan chon kajakarwer din nangan mijin. Elaban aurok pemelelegi ran ruwa jalak etchapodilo kajin perle akajin gochat agilo kajininar poy all rumaja ran narong lukun pauri melele ko raurok igichen nangan mijin. Enit piroro an all pukanair kung kwalak lamana ko air gani shuinum I know that charbali pendron mau. Elaban ai bojo jipa kajininar imelun lang nanim chaban kanano ko jang rutoroar chamarong ekadang jeni ilo waiwinar nor, ilo waiwinar konono, imino waiwinar magdugo. Iganan rajang olive charuguruk kaneo aurugun kajaparong menugin raj kajanola kaj chanoliven lawin kajininar manudinar menugo punner nimelap tata one kaj enot chadromajal armijin yakwe ima armijin laleron.
Claret ChongGum from the Marshall Islands honoring us with her time and language. A key part of SPC's Pacific Way is sharing the importance of Pacific cultures. We now take you to Hawai'i, host of the 13th Festival of Pacific Arts and Culture, to celebrate Rapanui and their expressions of cultural heritage. Welcome back. You're watching The Pacific Way. I am your host, Hettie Sem. Tuvalu is globally recognized as one of the most vulnerable nations to climate change, with rising sea level posing an existential threat, as much of its land masses sit less than 2 meters above sea level. Despite the challenges, the people of Tuvalu are resilient and continue to adapt to the impact of climate change, one of which is the effective management of its water resources. Let's take a look.
Tuvalu, a remote island nation in the Pacific, faces severe geographical and climatic challenges, making water resource management essential. With no surface water, Tuvaluan communities rely solely on groundwater and rainwater for their well-being. Unfortunately, groundwater is increasingly threatened by saltwater intrusion, rising sea levels, over-abstraction, storm surges, droughts and pollution. Climate change exacerbates these threats, jeopardizing the integrity of these vital resources.
Pau bela e tonu momo ye ni tulanga ne ko ge de fenua ko kiero de ade ngo de vai ne pa ho ge vai ko lo ma vai semeni wala dino bela de hinga ko lo vale fu hala mo me mo de vai mari de vai ho ba ida le de ko ko fa no ge wa pa he mari a fratiti de ho da do ka ko he falan falo fa kiero bela de vai ko fa ngata kiri de mo la ve ko he to vai wa ne de vai vai le de ko fa no ge bela wa o kona
In response to the impact of climate changes on water security, SPC is supporting Tuvalu's government through the Managing Coastal Aquifers project. This initiative improves access to critical information and integrates community-based monitoring, empowering island and national governments to make informed and effective water management decisions.
One of the activities of the MCAP project is what we refer to as CBM, which is a program, community-based monitoring of water resources and water quality. The team collects data from the communal water resources on a regular basis. This data is then used for information that is provided to their community leaders to enable them to make decisions regarding water management, prepare for water-related disaster, and other development planning. The CBM program is currently being carried out in the islands of Nanumea, Nui, and Vaitupu. There is a team of 10 community volunteers from each of these islands, consisting of Red Cross volunteers and some Kaupula staff who have been trained and provided tools to work with to conduct these field work of monitoring.
Tō ngalunga tēnei whaitele, madoi aro tele o asi a vai, me se roa vai se meni atu whenua, mō vai keli. Mato kai e oro nei o ahi a vai keli, e pula mātou te uke a vai loto, te mālunga o vai, mo te kona. Te kona o te vai te lai loto. Me koi mau o whakao ngā, ma whai, io me ko liu tairo le vai keli kona. Ka girunga I vai semeni, e puke mātou te uke a vai loto. Me ke mawhai o keitani a te community ne. Mo te mā. E alo tele mātou o puke a samples o vai. Ka irunga I samples kona e ahin mātou a manu kona I loto ne. Ka mine I kolai pera ne. Tēnā te ka whai ko tō uke ko tau whakaingo te vaisemen tēnā ko hai whakaonga. E hem te prokarami tēnei whaitelen mātou whakaonga, ko i ko te kopo ne. Ma ko i o kami e a reporti kone ki runga I SPC mo ako I runga I te national level ko whakailoi I runga I kaupule. E ala tūna tiute o whai te runga I te malo mo agency ake.
The CBM is one of the key component that was identified that will be benefit that Tuvalu will be benefits from, especially for groundwater. We see value in it because it provides capacity development for in particular the youth to support the work to do community-based monitoring. We rely on the data that the field workers collect. So it is important to get results of the CBM that are done at different islands. It helps us to understand the situation, and having them done on the island by the local communities, it allows us to have regular up-to-date information in terms of the quality, the availability of groundwater in the different islands. Any data that come out of the CBM, the program, it's fundamental to all the planning and policy that the government is developing on different situations. decisions. Some are more general on managing or water security, and some are more prone or more prompt that we need to make different decisions to a situation where we'll go into a La Nina, where we expect drought, and then we need to make different decisions. But the data that comes out of the CBM is very important to assist us in that.
Ako molit fafta ki te whaupopo ngā tēnei ki te ngālua ngā tēnei ki lunga ni mtau whenua mea o ngā ki. Ki lunga i mā ngālua ngā whaine. Te la ko i loa tu a vai i ko ngā konga. Mo menei ko kona mo mea ko la e ko mali ene ko mā ngalo. Ia tēnā ko i loa ne takitaki pēnei. Ko mawhai o whai lo palani. Ki ai ne, he ngā tei e ko vai sameni ko i loa te uke o vaisameni mo te uke me loto te awhaki o vai loto. Ia e mawhai hoki te mātou o iloa o nā o whaupopo ki lunga i te awhaki te whenua ne. Pēla ko iloa i ko nā o whai a matou palani mana whai ko i ni poko tianga.
The remote islands of Tuvalu are benefiting from community-based monitoring approaches and technology to capture and share information for water resource management. This initiative enhances decision-making, empowers local communities, and promotes sustainable water use. By fostering collaboration from the community level to the national government, CBM builds resilience and ensures water security for the future.
Samilana sa sabihan ni mamablomi. Mamablomi sa singaw timigo, sa minasap olimyat. Migo sa sab wakabad biyan ni mem. Kukem bisa take off from 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, sem sago. Panimigo, sem bamket sem 6 pla, 5 pla. Em do market now ya. Some the time so panimal slay malmalum em do kai. So snogat em do market tason. Billy walk him so walk em good pla. Dengan dia bisa wakabar nambat, masam doa lebih miplaya tu lo community.
Saya lo kuka mi pano pa ini wampakan sa ni kosimbat mi play luluk lo sa mi mas mega baris talking na conservation area lo on kuka o mi bla tambo yung play area lo kuka so de kuka staff na breed na mi karimo kuka production mo kuka na feeding o gatam kuruk na place mbata kuka mo. Kami starting sila program do Madgreb Fatering and Post Western Ling Loyal Tuvalu. Program we creative we put people helping people. People helping people, sustainable program. Man all meri bal mas simo training lao dulu ko kuka. Do side do conservation tu lulu ko kuka. Na side do au yumi luko yung kuka na yumi salim so parents tu le campaign mi silo. El pem school fee mitimol needs to blow one house.
Sem bay mista pasam bay yumiyati pasam tuat lo yumiyata so semi kai pasam so suara kamanta pem misalim divai blow okabar lo kuruk misa okabar lo en lo kuruk ka so sai wara kamanta bisa benem wara kamanta pem misalim divai so mi pan mi Paisam kai kamantapnya. Sem walim pasin nami, lusim nami walim lando mina. Mikam putim lo wan plapi guplo semba mis pasim na ya. Bisa kam pasim mantap na lo. Bipa diba semi pani memba mi pasim. Semba safe lo mi lo.
Au sol ware mi important lo mi plo semi alpe mi plo because semi creative modes la all protein all resource we by benefit mi plo.
No anam sol war ban nap kamati mal puro ko wan santing asam. Namitu bam nap kamabut lo sam sos minogat.
Our thanks to Billy and Martha from Tungalop Island in Papua New Guinea, ending our Guardians of the Pacific series for this episode. We'll leave you now with a story produced by the crew at the 13th Festival of Pacific Arts and Culture on the revitalization of Tatau or Tattooing. I am your host Hettie Sem, bringing stories by the Pacific for the Pacific to your screens for this 30th anniversary season of the show. Until next week, Fano Akoe, Kaselelia, au revoir.
My name is Su'a Willie Sone Fitiao, and I'm from American Samoa, from the village of Matu'u, and I studied tattooing, and then now I became a tufunga, tatatau, and I'm an art teacher too, I represent my island in tattooing, and it's an honor when they ask me to come and represent the island, and that's why I'm here and I'm doing the best I can. Before we used to use board task for our tools to do our tattooing, but the health department step in and say, okay, we need to change the tools, and we change our ink, not to use our traditional ink and traditional tool, but well, right now that's why we're using stainless steel. We want everything to be, a person to be healthy and everything to be nice and clean. Huh?
My family is from the island of Molokai, but we currently reside in Waianae on the west side of Oahu. Our tradition is called kakauhi, and kakau is the art of tattooing, traditional tattooing, and uhi is the actual tattoo itself. Well, since we're in the revitalization stage, yes, we make our own tools, and haven't had that many generations of tattooists to be able to bequeath any of them to a younger generation. But as I pass away, my son will get all my tools. And the word moli is also the word for the albatross, and that's the material that we use to make the teeth. We use one of the wing bones of the albatross to construct our tools.
We should always hold on this stuff that our ancestors create for us. Because, don't forget, we didn't have language back then. There was no A, B, C, D, E. We don't know how to write anything. This is how we write our culture. We tattoo it on our body. We carve it on trees. We write it on tapa, siapo. But all those designs, it has names.
This is basically a healing practice in our tradition. And so people come to get this form of healing. And so what our responsibility is to try to figure out who's the ancestor pushing them to us, and for what reason. What is it that they need from this process to help strengthen them along their journey. Each of these practices are the smaller fractions of a larger whole. And in the pathway of revitalization of a culture, of an identity, of a belief system, of indigeneity in general, to be able to, in totality, understand the culture and to enact the proper behaviors, there has to be the interplay with all these different fractions of the larger cultural whole. And so for us, again, we adorn the body of hula dancers, and they dance for our gods and our chiefs for us when we cannot dance. So we all have these responsibilities to each other, and that builds the necessary relationships to survive in our island home.
I think it's very important for us, the South Pacific, to hang on to whatever arts that we have, hang on to it and keep on holding it, because once we let go, and then our future generation is going to grow up and they're going to say, oh, I hear our ancestors did this, did that, but no documented and stuff. Try our best to keep what's right now and, work on it to improve it or, make it advance or whatever, for our future generation.